Chapter 27. Adrian spent the next few weeks diving deeper into the bullet comments, trying to piece together fragments about the second male lead from scattered viewer insights. The comments were vague, often buried in discussions about the original plot's twists, but one recurring theme emerged: a charismatic entrepreneur named Vance, who would enter the sisters' lives through a business deal with the Chin family empire. Unlike Ryker's gentle warmth, Vance was described as a cunning strategist with a silver tongue, designed to exploit the sisters' vulnerabilities after their heartbreak over the first male lead. Adrian's heart raced as he read predictions of Vance seducing both Iris and Luna, pitting them against each other in corporate battles that would lead to their downfall, Luna's obsessive pursuit ending in a fatal standoff, and Iris's calculated schemes resulting in her imprisonment for embezzlement framed by the heroine. Determined not to let history repeat, Adrian approached Grandfather Chin during a family dinner, casually inquiring about upcoming business ventures. The old man, ever trusting of Adrian's judgment after years of quiet loyalty, mentioned a potential partnership with Vance's tech firm, which specialized in AI-driven security systems, ironically perfect for the Chin family's vast estates. Adrian suggested a background check, framing it as prudent caution, and Grandfather agreed without suspicion. The report came back clean on the surface, but Adrian spotted red flags in the bullet comments: Vance's history of manipulative takeovers, hidden debts, and a pattern of discarding allies once they outlived their usefulness. When Vance first appeared at the Chin villa for a preliminary meeting, Adrian positioned himself as the unassuming aide, observing from the shadows. Vance was everything the comments described: tall, impeccably dressed in tailored suits, with sharp features and a smile that promised innovation and profit. He charmed Grandfather instantly, outlining a deal that would integrate Vance's tech into the family's security protocols, but Adrian noticed how his gaze lingered on Iris and Luna, who had been invited to join as future heirs to the business. Iris, with her tsundere poise, engaged him coolly on legal implications, while Luna's yandere tendencies simmered beneath her polite smiles, her eyes flickering with curiosity after a recent emotional recovery. Adrian clenched his fists, knowing this was the spark that could reignite their tragic path. Chapter 28. The partnership progressed swiftly, with Vance becoming a frequent visitor to discuss contracts and prototypes. Adrian volunteered to assist with logistics, ensuring he was always present during meetings to subtly sabotage any overly personal interactions. He accidentally spilled coffee on Vance's notes during one session, delaying a private lunch with Luna, and rerouted Iris's schedule to avoid a one-on-one strategy call with him. Bullet comments praised the efforts: Adrian's playing 4D chess now, keep blocking that snake, but warned, Vance is persistent, he'll find a way in through the business gala next month. Luna, still healing from Ryker, found solace in the intellectual debates with Vance, who flattered her insights on AI ethics. Her yandere side emerged subtly at first, lingering glances, small gifts like tech gadgets for her protection, which Adrian intercepted and replaced with neutral alternatives. Iris, ever that tsundere, dismissed Vance as just another opportunist, yet Adrian caught her researching his company late into the night, her competitive drive masking budding attraction. The sisters confided in Adrian during quiet evenings, Luna admitting, "He's intriguing, brother, not like Ryker, but sharp," while Iris scoffed, "Don't worry, I won't fall for corporate charm." Adrian nodded reassuringly, but inside, dread built as the bullet comments escalated: Vance is the real villain puller, both sisters will obsess over him, leading to betrayal and ruin. The annual Chin Business Gala arrived, a glittering event in the city's grandest ballroom, where deals were sealed amid champagne toasts. Vance arrived with Luna on one arm and Iris on the other, their dresses elegant and synchronized, drawing envious whispers from attendees. Adrian shadowed them, ensuring drinks were watered down and conversation steered away from flirtation, but Vance's charisma shone through, toasting to the future with the Chin sisters leading the charge. As the night wore on, Luna danced with Vance, her laughter echoing, while Iris joined later, her tsundere facade cracking into genuine smiles. Adrian watched from afar, bullet comments flooding: "This is bad, Vance is sealing the deal tonight, intervention needed." He intervened by pulling the sisters aside for a family photo, buying time, but the damage was done. Vance had planted the seeds of alliance and affection. Chapter 29. Months blurred into a tense routine as the partnership deepened, with Vance integrating into family outings under the guise of team building. Adrian's subtle blocks grew bolder, falsifying emails to cancel joint trips, planting doubts about Vance's reliability through anonymous tips to Grandfather, and even confronting Vance privately, warning, "The Chin family values loyalty above all, tread carefully." Vance laughed it off, replying smoothly, "Adrian, you're like a brother to them, I respect that. But business is business, and hearts follow suit." The bullet comments mocked Adrian's efforts. "He's buying time, but the sisters are slipping." Luna's already sketching Vance's portrait in secret. Luna's Yandere obsession intensified. She began tracking Vance's schedule, accidentally bumping into him at cafes, her possessiveness flaring when Iris mentioned a shared project lunch. Iris, tsundere as ever, denied any feelings but defended Vance fiercely during family debates, her ambition aligning with his visions of expansion. Tensions simmered between the sisters, echoes of their Ryker fallout, with snide comments over dinner, Luna accusing Iris of stealing opportunities, Iris retorting that Luna was too emotional for deals. Adrian mediated tirelessly, reminding them of their rebuilt bond, but the bullet comments foretold doom. Vance will exploit their rivalry, leading to Luna's kidnapping plot and Iris's frame-up. The breaking point came during a corporate retreat at a secluded lakeside resort, where Vance proposed a merger that would make the Chin family untouchable. Adrian attended as support staff, but during an evening bonfire, he overheard Vance whispering to Luna about a future where you're irreplaceable, while later pulling Iris aside for confidential strategy talks. Enraged, Luna confronted Iris in their shared cabin, voices rising, "He's mine, you always take everything." Iris fired back, "Grow up, he's using us both for the company." Adrian burst in, diffusing the fight, but the seed of rivalry had taken root, mirroring the original plot's descent. Chapter 30. Adrian realized passive interference wasn't enough, he needed to expose Vance before the obsession consumed the sisters. Using bullet comment hints, he uncovered Vance's hidden agenda, a scheme to siphon Chin assets through manipulated contracts, then vanish with the funds, leaving the family in ruins and the sisters blaming each other. Adrian compiled evidence, anonymously leaked financial discrepancies, and presented it to grandfather during a private audit, framing it as routine diligence. The old man, shocked, confronted Vance, who deflected with charm but agreed to a full review under scrutiny. The exposure backfired spectacularly. Luna, convinced Adrian was sabotaging her happiness, confronted him tearfully, "Why do you hate everyone I care about?" Her Yandere side snapped. That night, she drugged Adrian's tea with a sedative from the family medicine cabinet, intending to keep him safe until he understood. He awoke in the basement wine cellar, chained to a support beam, Luna standing guard with a manic smile. "Now you can see, Vance is perfect for us, I'll make you agree." Bullet comments panicked, Yandere Luna activated, Adrian's in danger. Iris, discovering the captivity, initially accused Luna of madness but then, in a tsundere twist of loyalty to her emerging feelings, joined the intervention. "If brothers against Vance, maybe we need to protect him from himself too." She reinforced the locks, believing isolation would clarify their path, unknowingly fulfilling the plot's darker turns. Adrian, drawing on years of subtle manipulation, began psychological ploys, feigning agreement to sow doubt, recounting fabricated visions from his rural past about trusting instincts over charm. He played on their sibling rivalry, whispering to Luna about Iris's hidden jealousy, and to Iris about Luna's unstable devotion, forcing them to question Vance's influence. Chapter 31. Weeks turned into a bizarre captivity, with the sisters alternating visits, bringing food and debating Vance's merits while Adrian endured in the dim cellar. He rationed his energy, using bullet comments for survival tips, appeal to their childhood memories, remind them of the stories you told. Softening their resolve, Adrian recounted bedtime tales from their youth, evoking tears and nostalgia. "We were a family then, no outsiders needed." The sisters' obsession with Vance cracked, reports of his shady dealings surfaced publicly, thanks to grandfather's investigations, revealing embezzlement attempts. Guilt consumed Luna first, her Yandere grip loosening as she unchained Adrian one stormy night. I thought I was saving us, but you're the one who's always saved me." Iris followed, tsundere pride crumbling. "We almost lost everything again, because of him, not you." They confessed their fears, the pull toward Vance stemming from post-Ryker vulnerability, but Adrian's steadfast presence grounding them. Together, they confronted Vance at the Chin offices, Iris leading the legal takedown with evidence Adrian had smuggled out via hidden notes, while Luna's emotional testimony exposed his manipulations. Vance was arrested for fraud, the partnership dissolved, and the family emerged stronger, with grandfather praising the sisters' unity. Chapter 32, Extra Story. Years later, the Chin Empire thrived under Iris and Luna's joint leadership, their bond unbreakable after the trials. Adrian, having graduated and started his own modest consulting firm, remained their closest confidant, living nearby with Rocky, now gray but loyal. The sisters, in a twist of fate rewritten, confessed their deeper feelings, not for any male lead, but for the men who defied the story itself. "You've always been our anchor, brother," Luna said softly, her Yandere intensity now protective warmth. Iris, Tsundere blush hidden, added, "We won't let you go, not after everything." Adrian, surprised but accepting, proposed an unconventional arrangement, a polyamorous life together, free from societal scripts or novel plots, where they supported each other's ambitions and healed old wounds. Bullet comments, now celebratory, scrolled, "They did it, Adrian changed the ending. Happiness for all. No tragic shots, no prisons, only a quiet villa filled with laughter, shared meals, Adrian still picking ingredients, and the knowledge that fate could be defied with love and vigilance." In the end, Adrian reflected on the bullet comments as a gift and curse, but one that led to this rewritten happily ever after. The story was complete, not as villains or victims, but as victors of their own narrative.